All right, guys, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. All right, so Amazon plans to invest at least 11 billion in cloud and AI infrastructure in Georgia. They plan to invest 11 billion, and it says right below the title that Amazon has invested 18.5 billion in the state since 2010. So I'm not sure if that 18.5 billion is inclusive of the 11, but still, it's a large amount of money, and it's very significant because this is where the um, the narrative, the trend is going. AI infrastructure is what companies are building in. They need these AI factories, so that way they can compute a lot of data essentially. And they're going to need the infrastructure to do it. So it says here, it says Amazon plans to spend at least 11 billion to expand its cloud and artificial intelligence infrastructure in Georgia as global tech companies boost their data center footprints amid a boom in demand for AI computing. And if you don't remember, I was talking about Dell. Dell is basically the go-to person to build out your AI infrastructure. They have a lot. I think they have like um, this racking. I forget what it's called, but it's like a rack where you kind of like stack your GPUs and things like that, and they kind of like interconnect it. But I can look it up in just a minute. But yeah, so like Dell's one of the big companies doing this, and they have an advantage because they've been starting to do this before everybody else. So, and we'll look at Dell prices. The market's not open today; it's a holiday, but we'll take a look at the price, and I'll talk about that soon. So it says Amazon Web Services, the U.S. tech giant's cloud computing arm, said Tuesday the investment aims to meet the increased demand for advanced cloud infrastructure and compute power driven by generative AI. AWS investments will support the future of AI from data centers in Georgia, it said. It says these include technical roles such as data center engineers, network specialists, engineering operations managers, and security specialists. So this is going to create a lot of jobs as well, obviously, and it's going to be beneficial for Amazon stocks. So because everybody in the Magnificent Seven, your Tesla, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, Meta, all these people are investing in AI, and so are smaller companies as well. So it only makes sense that it's going to bring a lot more jobs to the space, especially in the engineering. Now, there's a kind of like a debate back and forth whether this AI stuff is going to take people's job or kind of complement people that already have a lot of skills. In my opinion, the people that are highly skilled in engineering are still going to have a job. I don't think you could just allocate everything to AI bot, right? You're going to need somebody to run it. So that's why they said here, they're going to look for things such as data center engineers, network specialists, engineering operations managers, and security specialists. It says it would also support thousands of local construction jobs. Obviously, you need construction to build these AI factories, so it only makes sense that there's going to be a lot of job demand in that space. It says Amazon has invested 18.5 billion in the southeastern states since 2010. So this is an additional 11 billion. And I haven't been to Georgia, but from what I heard, it has a lot of land and almost similar to Texas. And you see, like with Elon, you have the Tesla factory out in Austin. Texas just has a bunch of land that's not used. So, and it makes sense. These states, I'm not sure if Georgia is a tax-free state. Let's see, like no state tax. I know Texas is no state tax, but I'm not sure if Georgia is. Let me look it up really quick. Let me share my screen. Give me a sec. All right. Actually, let me just look. Finish AI. Is Georgia a tax-free state? No, Georgia is not a tax-free state. Yeah, so it's not a tax-free state. It has income tax rate ranges from 1% to 5.9, depending on tax area. The search found. Also, yeah, I don't think it's because of that, but the Georgia has a lot of land, right? So and maybe the land is cheap over there, so that's why Amazon is making the move to purchase that, and they've been purchasing it since 2010. So it says many top technology companies have been ramping up spending on expensive chips, data centers, and real estate needed to meet the anticipated demand for computing power from AI. AWS is Amazon's most profitable unit, and third quarter results show the segment net sales grew 11%. And this is actually important because we've been talking about the AI space in crypto, and I was always saying that the AI coins that are, in my opinion, that are going to do the best are these decentralized GPU market networks, right? Because everybody's racing for more GPU compute power. You need this to run the computation, right? You can't do it in the more advanced these LLMs. I think it's is it LLMs? LLMs. What is it? Language learning models. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, language learning models need a bunch of compute, and as they get more advanced, as they get more upgrades, it's going to be even more compute that they need. So yeah, and like I was saying, in crypto, these decentralized models, they offer a lot cheaper compute since it's decentralized compared to Amazon, right? There's some out there. If you go look at some of the decentralized solutions for compute power and see how much they're charging for like a Blackwell chip or a H100 or I think H200, it's a lot cheaper than what AWS is. Now, obviously, AWS is probably a lot more convenient for the average person because a lot of these decentralized compute coins or protocols, you need the actual crypto coin to participate. Now, there are some that you don't need the coin, but you can use your credit card. But for the most part, most of the decentralized GPU protocols, you need to use the coin in order to participate and get the GPU power. So that's why kind of like AWS has that advantage. So it says it's the most profitable unit for Amazon. Show the segment net sales grew 11% from a year earlier to 15.33 billion. Amazon's capital expenditures jumped more than 80% to 22 billion during the quarter, its biggest ever quarterly spend. And this is due to spending on infrastructure, right? Obviously, there's a race to build these factories and these AI compounds so they can build out these areas that you can generate a bunch of compute essentially. We continue to see rapid cloud adoption across Asia Pacific, said I don't know his name, Vice President of Infrastructure Services at AWS. This new AWS region in Thailand will help customers across all industries. So it looks like they're expanding out to Thailand as well. All right, so let's take a look at some of the charts. Let's take a look at Amazon and see, what the chart is looking like. Obviously, Amazon is a $2.3 trillion market cap, so very huge. And I believe they just recently did a split because they were getting close to like $1,000 a share, and I think they were all the way, at $11, $13. Oh, in 2014. But yeah, I think right around here is when they did the split. So I think they were right around like that 80 to $100 range. But again, stock splits don't affect the value of the company. It just creates more shares, so that way it could lower the price of the stock, so more retail investors can get it and purchase it essentially. But yeah, I honestly think so. The way now that we see like $1 trillion companies being the normal, we see Google at $1 trillion, we see Apple at $1 trillion. I honestly think MicroStrategy will probably reach $1 trillion by the end of this crypto bull market. I think the next new market cap size is going to be $10 trillion, right? We have Nvidia moving towards that. We have Amazon, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tesla, hits that $10 trillion mark in the future with all the robotics and stuff that it's doing. And yeah, I see that being the new market cap size at 10 trillion. It's going to become the norm. Market here, the norm, 10 trillion. All right, so let's look at Dell too. Again, Dell is kind of building out the infrastructure. I always forget the stuff they're rolling out, but I know they're building, AI infrastructure, and hopefully Dell takes a huge dip. It'll be great because I want to invest in it. Um, what does Dell? Always gotta look this up. What is Dell right here? I actually have it. It's stored. Dell went public. Dell is actively involved in the AI space with a focus in helping organizations build their own AI factories to create transformative outcomes. They introduced the Dell AI Factory, which approach to accelerate AI innovation in organizations of all sizes. Dell's AI solutions include the use of synthetic data simulations, generative AI to avoid challenges associated with real data, such as data quality issues and privacy concerns. They also offer AI-ready data platforms, including storage solutions that enable faster learning cycles. Again, the LLMs. I don't know why I'm thinking I'm saying that wrong. Is it LLMs? Let me see. I gotta learn. I think it's language learning models. LLMs. Yeah, LLM, language learning model. Um, yeah, additionally, Dell has announced collaboration with other companies like NVIDIA and stuff like that. So I think Dell's going to be a winner, right? Now, is it going to be a winner this year? Obviously, it's going to take some time for revenue to set in. And, but the orders are already in, right? People are already going to Dell. So I think once they do like their earnings reports and stuff like that, it's going to show that they're doing their thing as far as helping people build out their AI factories. And we can ask Venice AI, who are the top companies helping build out AI factories today? NVIDIA, Rockwell Automation, Dell, IBM, right? So those are the companies that are helping building out. And I don't expect that to slow down, right? We don't expect AI to slow down. It's literally going to be the next internet, right? All right. But yeah, so Amazon's investing a lot of money in in AI. So is other companies in the Magnificent Seven, and you just need to position yourself to take advantage of the AI boom that we're going to see in the next, over the next 5 to 10 years, in my opinion. But that's pretty much it. Market's not open today, so not much action. Obviously, the crypto market has taken a little bit of a dip, but the overall market is closed. It will open back tomorrow. But yeah, just pay attention to the AI space. It's going to be huge. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.